The Fox 5 rover heading down Sunset when an officer speeds by, chasing what we now know was a robbery and carjacking suspect. Watch the undercover vehicle in the middle. Two officers get out and run down into the parking lot while shots ring out. Traffic at a standstill as more officers arrive. Across the street, a family parks to order food when they hear the shots too.
I would say it's probably at least 5 to 7 shots if I had to recall. And after those shots rang out, there was a moment of silence where no activity. And then shortly after, a second burst of shots rang out again.
The suspect vehicle mangled after the crash.
So at that point, we knew something serious was going on.
During the busy dinner rush, a restaurant manager tells us she had about 50 customers inside.
And we locked the whole restaurant down and stayed in place and just informed the customers, and everybody sat still for about 45 minutes to an hour.
Doors also locked at a nearby furniture store.
We heard some shots buck off. It definitely was gunshots. One customer thought it was fireworks, but no, we were pretty sure it was gunshots. So we started scrambling around. Sure enough, we seen lights and cop action outside. So we locked the doors up, made sure everyone stayed inside, stayed safe.
A scary scene for so many just going about their evening.
It's sad. It just seems like it gets closer to home every day.
I had flashbacks. I used to work at Mandalay Bay back in 2017, so reliving those moments of that shooting that happened. So a little bit of a moment there I had, but had to keep it together for my family and our little one.
Our cameras on the ground from afar show the smoke billowing, and then flames fly off the front end of the car.
Oh my God.
The aftermath of the car chase, turned standoff and then car fire, led to major traffic backups as police closed down Flamingo. This man was at a conference at the Venetian and was trying to get back to Tuscany Suites, less than a mile away.
Those shuttle buses were canceled, the monorail was canceled, and so our only option was to wait on this huge queue to take an Uber, and it took us probably about an hour to get here.
Around 7 p.m., a crew towed away the suspect vehicle.
A new cultural hub is the bridge between the hotspots of the Arts District and downtown. Today, the Beverly Theater opened off 6th and Bonneville with its first indie film screening. Fox 5 photojournalist Eric Fraser shows us.
Tonight, we introduced Las Vegas to its first independent film house and performance venue, and we're thrilled. This has been a long time coming for the community, and it's pretty epic to be standing here right now. The Rogers Foundation, along with Beverly Rogers, dreamt this up many years ago, and what she saw and what we saw was a void in the community and a place, a true house of art.
I got my T-shirt. Come to the Beverly Theater.
This is a place for independent storytelling. It's a place for live music. It's a place for literary gatherings, and it's a place for independent film. And we're putting all three of those things underneath this roof. We couldn't be more excited to have a place that Las Vegas, not just tourists, can call home. Shining a light on the independent arts is an important thing. We've not had a dedicated space in Las Vegas for that. There's other cities that have 50, 60, 70 of these, and we don't have even one. For us to be a true cultural hub, as Beverly wants, it's got to start with a venue like this.
This is a coming together of everything I've been dreaming about for a few years, and it's also a coming together of all of my friends and all of the beauty that Las Vegas can be, and everything that we hope to bring through independent film, independent music, and literary programming at this theater.
I am thrilled to be here 5 years from now to be celebrating the 5th anniversary of the Beverly Theater. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
There may be a shortage of formula, but there's no shortage of gratitude coming from parents in this drive-thru.
Just want to thank HELP organization.
Locals who are desperate to feed their babies.
Keep on going.
Parents like Michael Aldapa.
I got here at 5 a.m.
The giveaway didn't even start until 8 a.m.
Now that there's nothing on the shelves, it's kind of hard for my son. He doesn't really sleep at night.
He says he can't find formula anywhere.
We're always looking online, trying to just find formula anywhere, asking family.
The shortage leaving his baby in tears.
just all night crying and crying and crying.
And his family without sleep. That's why Help of Southern Nevada hosted this giveaway of baby formula Saturday with the assistance of community volunteer groups.
You know, you get like an automatic kind of sense of accomplishment on a day like today. People have a need for formula, you get to give it to them and fill that need immediately.
They hoped to serve about 800 babies total, with a few cans per baby given to families. Here's how they got their supply.
We had a very generous donation from Government Planet, and they called us up and they said, do you need 5,000 cans of formula? And we said, no, we don't have the room, but maybe we can do something because we run a diaper bank the rest of the year. And so we know our clientele, we know that they need that.
And while this is the only giveaway event they currently have planned,
we don't know of any large formula donation coming again.
She's hoping that'll change if this event helps spread awareness on the need.
I hope if people are watching and they have formula, maybe they couldn't use the type that they had and it's not open, that they'll just start calling us and we'll be able to replenish.
A dance team performing in AR shirts to remember Austin Russell.
People call it AR Park or Austin Russell Park.
This is Austin's 16th birthday party. His parents host the event each year at his birthday to give them something to look forward to.
Started out as a 3-on-3 basketball tournament, and it's just slowly evolved into this amazing community event.
Austin died 7 years ago when he was accidentally run over.
As I drove forward, he had dropped a chapstick and was reaching to get it as I was pulling forward, and the back tire went over him. And it was just, in an instant, our whole world was just turned upside down. And we've tried to just focus on, you know, the good in life, and we don't know how long we have with our loved ones and friends and family, and just try to remember him the best we can.
Now, family, friends, and people who never knew Austin come together each year to celebrate his life, especially his love of basketball.
He was making three-pointers when he was like 5 years old. I mean, he was just an incredible shooter, had quite the love of basketball.
20-year-old Quentin Robbins was one of the youngest victims from the 1 October shooting. He coached in the basketball league Austin played in.
We've gotten to be friends with his parents, and we just wanted to show that we love and miss Quentin as well.
The life of 13-year-old Rex Patchett was also celebrated. He was killed 2 months ago when a speeding car lost control, driving onto the sidewalk not far from the park.
And a lot of these kids that are playing out here were his friends, and I hope that seeing his picture up there, they'll remember Rex as well and his love for sports.